What's going on, one and all, and welcome back to City Hall, One-Way Bay. It's about midnight here in One-Way Bay. We've just had the worst experience with death in our young city's life, and we're gonna try to pull out of it. Yes, last episode we were awfully in trouble. This episode, not much better, although death is no longer rampant. It's just our very large debt. We've made it kind of through the night here, and we've already been offered 2 bailouts, which I guess explicitly wasn't against the rules of the One-Way Bay Challenge, which was no loans. So I guess it technically didn't say anything about bailouts, but still, we're not taking that. No bailouts for One-Way Bay. We're gonna buckle down and fix this ourselves. So yes, I got a lot of comments on the status of the health and services, and they were saying that death waves, first of all, didn't work the way I thought, which I'm still not convinced that they don't work the way I think, but they were also saying that the services are very important, and that I can agree with, obviously. Our average health is very low. Our health availability is high, but a lot of people said, don't look at that. Look at your coverage. So, yeah, you'll see some of these things, even in here, people always recommend putting hospitals in industrial zones, which is, you know what, that makes sense. We'll have to put something in there. Not really my priority right now, because we have zones that are residential, like the Pinwheel District doesn't really have good coverage. Over here in Springler Row, it's awful. We need to put a hospital, like, probably around here, just to cover all of this in here. But then, like, the rest of the city doesn't look all that bad for it. I mean, Old Bay, really not that bad. Could be better, I guess. We could probably upgrade their clinic, because they do have a clinic. This is... Wait, no. What did I do? Okay, here we go. Yeah. And actually, it doesn't look that bad in Old Bay. It looks like it could maybe be fixed a little bit. Maybe putting a hospital in would be okay, but I'm not sure if we can even fit one in here, to be honest. But we don't have anything over here in the college district, so maybe we should probably put a hospital or at least a clinic in here. That's probably a good idea to put it, like, yeah, right there would be great. But I just, like I said, we're 50 grand in the hole right now, so this episode's gonna be more us trying to pull out of the huge pit of debt that we're in, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. I'm not sure, to be honest. It could be bad. So yeah, I also was thinking, as I was watching back the last episode, turning off all the cemeteries, it definitely saves us in the see, another bank bailout alert. We do not want that. But the cemeteries being turned off saves us in the budget. But I noticed when I clicked them off, frowny faces. Tons of frowny faces. And that's not good, because that means the property value went down around the spots that should be higher because they have a cemetery. So technically, it might be hurting us just in the factor of the RCI index. So if we have more property value, obviously more people are going to want to try to move into the city. I'm not sure. Are we good on water? Yes, for now. Electricity? Yes. And yeah, I don't really know what else to do right now because I can't do a whole lot. Also, thanks to everybody who said to check the budget. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to have to go back in here and rebalance this when we get somewhat of a better grasp on things around here. Like I said, oh, look at that. Morning is coming, and with morning comes income, because people are going to be out and about using all of the transportation because of the rush hour mods. So we are looking up here. Look at this. $8,000, $9,000. It keeps going up here. Very nice. And we're also getting some demand for other buildings, which is great. So we're going to need to go ahead and I don't know. I think we're just going to have to wait this one out still. It's not like I can do anything, and hopefully this money coming in is going to last a little bit throughout the day. And I think nighttime should be the worst point of the budget because everyone is pretty much going to be in. And once again, it's raining here in One Way Bay. It's always raining in One Way Bay. Why would I expect anything else from One Way Bay? I don't know. Yeah, let's go check out what's going on over here. We have some fires. We have trash as an issue. Okay, let's put another one of these back on. Wow, frame rate. Please, what are you doing right now? Yeah, my computer doesn't really like getting into the city that much anymore. Also, is that lighting? I think so. Yeah, its frame rate is pretty terrible, and I know it... Oh, we got water issues. Let's turn another one of these pumps back on. Yeah, I know for a fact that it's the fact that this city is growing, and there's just so much to do for the CPU, along with record the video and audio, that it's just... It's struggling, and I really wish I could upgrade my PC, but I just can't afford to do that right now. We still have electrical issues? Oh boy. Okay. Let's turn another one of these back on, I guess. Did we adjust the budget for electricity? No. It's still fine, I think, in theory. Oh boy. Yeah, we have approximately the same amount of people now than we did before, but we're still struggling for money. Although this is a lot of money coming in right now, so maybe we're not struggling as much as I think. A couple more hours, I guess, and I don't know how this works. Weekly income. So that's what you make per week in the old system. See, rush hour changes everything to days, so it's a little strange. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not sure exactly what this goes into here as. Maybe per hour or per minute or something. I'm not sure how it works. I'll be honest. I'll have to get in touch with Propane Dragon, and we'll have to maybe discuss that. I think we may have already. I may have just forgotten. But, yeah. So, rain is still coming down here in One Way Bay. We're still just waiting it out. This episode is definitely not going to be the most entertaining, because we're not doing much of anything except waiting. But let's dig back down here into the boot and check to make sure we are no longer flooded, and it appears as though we aren't. So that's good. I'm worried because we're eventually going to want to put another sewer system here and probably here, and I don't think the boot can handle that. I'm pretty sure actually we're going to flood the boot, and it's going to be actually really bad. So, we're going to have to think about that later. We might even be able to widen this out. Maybe take this one and put that one here, and then cut this with the terrain tools, and just give that a little bit more surface area to flow out of. Is that a tree underwater? Yes, it is. Let's actually delete that tree. Is that one as well? I think there's multiple trees underwater here. I don't think... Oh, well... There's some over here, too. We'll just delete these. It doesn't cost anything to delete a tree, I don't think. And actually, look at that. We're finally back up. We have $7,000 in the bank. How great is that? That is, I mean, it's such a small amount of money, but it's so nice to see because it's not a negative amount of money. All right. So, you guys are saying we need some healthcare. We're obviously not going to be able to afford healthcare for a long time. Like 80,000. Oh, we have a clinic. We could put a clinic in. But I think I want to save for the hospital. Yes. We'll put a hospital in over here because this clinic, look at this. It does most of this zone. The hospital is going to be able to do all of this, hopefully, and also go down this highway and help out over here, I'm thinking. And probably out throughout here. Yeah, actually. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's going to work. Our budget for hospitals and healthcare is still 130%. So, actually, I think we could probably decrease this to, I'm thinking 115 works. And for now, we can bring that even lower when we get another hospital in place. So that'll be good. Disconnected power grids. We shouldn't have an issue with any power grids. The only reason it's giving us that is still because of this over here. And yeah, we haven't really done anything over here. Maybe we should start zoning this for industrial. We can actually, while we just sit here and wait for money, let's go ahead and zone a little bit more back throughout Soothville. So we'll go ahead and zone some. What is going on with the graphics right now in this game? It keeps flickering. I'm not sure what that means. All I know is it can't be good. It might be because of a patch issue. I knew a lot of people were having patch issues, but last episode I recorded and it didn't have really any, no issues at all last episode. Other than the fact that we were, of course, dying, but what is going on? I don't understand what's going on. Power to the people, power grid, are people, what? Okay, no. What are you complaining about? You have electricity. Stop complaining. You're living in the Aspen residence. You're not even an Aspen. They are letting you live in their house, and you were just sitting there and complaining about it on social media. You know, if I were your landlord, you'd be out if I read that, but I'm not. I'm just your mayor. Actually, no, I can't do that to the Aspens. I was just going to delete him, and by that I mean his house, but, yeah, I can't do that. The Aspens own it. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they are probably good people. Industry, yeah, I guess industry over here, but no, cargo over in Farmville was never addressed. We should probably address it. I'm thinking maybe we put a cargo hub over here and then run the lines up to here, or we could run the lines over here and have like a T-junction for a train. That could actually be kind of cool. Maybe we should do that. I don't think... Yeah, no. It's not... Wait, no, we'd have to get to this one. So yeah, we could feasibly run this over the highway and connect it up right here. Actually, you know what? Let's try to do that right now. Let's give that a shot. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we could do this, and then we'll just leave it here to be a plan for the future. Let's see. What is going on with my save right now? I don't get it. Huh. Very weird. Very, very strange. But, yes, this seems to be working, kind of. Not really, actually, now that I look at it, because this freaking highway is going to be a pain and not let me do what I need to do. So, okay. Let's leave this here for now. Oh, no. We have a train derailment or something. I guess it was just hung up on that. Okay, let's not leave that there, because if that's going to happen, we're going to have issues. But, yeah, you know what? I'm going to wrap this one up. It was shorter. We didn't necessarily do much, although we definitely pulled out of debt. I'm just very concerned about this screen flickering that I'm having. So I'm going to take this one here now and cut it short. And I'm going to try to frickin' figure out what's going on with the screen and why it's flickering. It might be a mod. It might be a CPU-related issue. I'm not sure. But I don't know. If you guys have any further suggestions, you guys were suggesting a lot of great things in the last episode. Let me know in the comments if putting the hospital up in Springler Row and then maybe another clinic in the Pinwheel District, or upgrade that to a hospital, if you guys think that is going to help us with the death issues, because you guys are saying that it was not a death wave, it was just more a neglecting people's healths, which is probably my fault. Definitely my fault. So guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know with a thumbs up if you like this video, and dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you next time back here in One Way Bay, where we will have less strobing. Hopefully. Hopefully.